Hey guys, it's Nicole, and today I have something really special to share with you guys, and that is my custom Lego art. So I've been working on this piece for about 2 months. It was a really long process to get it to be exactly the way that I wanted it to. But basically, after doing the Sith art, I wanted to have more options and characters to display because there's a very limited range of characters that you can choose from. And as a really big fan of the Clone Wars, I thought that it would be really cool to have someone like Captain Rex on my wall. He has a lot of designs and significance to the way that his armor looks, and clearly a lot of customizations that he uniquely has. So I did try really hard to make sure that the integrity of that was still intact, all the while making sure that it wasn't too detailed so that it was such a mess and kind of unclear as to who this character was. I tried to keep the colors down to a minimum so that it wasn't too crazy. I think I used 10 colors in this set, and I did have to do a lot of bricklink orders to make sure that I had enough pieces because unfortunately I was especially lacking in the whites and the blues, but honestly it was totally worth it because I am really happy with the way that this set turned out, and I'm just excited to show you guys the details, so I'm gonna jump right into it right now and show you guys what it looks like. So here he is, you guys, in all his glory. We finally have Captain Rex in Lego art, and he is looking pretty good if I do say so myself. For starters, I used the Lego Sith art as my template, so I used all 9 of the 16x16 mosaic panels, as well as the pieces for the frame. So Captain Rex is a really interesting character. Again, he is undoubtedly one of my favorites in Clone Wars, and essentially when it came down to who I wanted to make a custom piece of, he was just the obvious choice. So Rex's helmet is one of a kind. The design and mold are 100% uniquely his. He actually welded together pieces from the Phase 1 and Phase 2 helmets because he liked the design, comfort, and combined features he got with the both of them. So the Phase 1 helmet is the middle section that you see here, and it's basically just this visor piece. It's obvious that the original design was heavily Mandalorian influenced, which makes sense given the clone's genetic donor was Jango Fett. As for the Phase 2, Rex used both the top and the bottom half of the newer clone helmet as well as the new rangefinder. So the welding is what all these dark gray lines along the helmet are about. They're the scars on Rex's helmet from where he welded together the Phase 1 and Phase 2. And if you look to the left here, you can also see where he carved into his helmet significant kill counts, which was difficult to represent with the studs, so I had to settle for this kind of blurry gray shading, but I think if you know the helmet and what that's meant to be, it passes well enough. Of course, Rex does have his signature Mandalorian Jaguars painted onto the top half of his helmet, which, if you didn't know, was a symbol occasionally awarded to clones who demonstrated acts of bravery in combat, which means he probably received them on Kamino by his training officers who were either Mandalorian or followed the code passed on to them by Jango. Anyway, I just think that's a cool fact, and canon, I'm pretty sure. I did also want to include just a little bit of Rex's shoulder pauldron, because I really wanted more 501st blue to show that this is Captain Rex. And you can see I tried to distinguish the layering a little bit more in his pauldron just to give it more shape, and I played around with different shades of blues and shadows here to make it a little bit more interesting. And for the background here, I actually took some inspiration from the Darth Maul Sith art piece and did a kind of black and blue camo combo that I thought really accentuated our favorite clone trooper, but fell nicely enough into the background that it just kind of fit. And so that is the basic design of Rex's helmet, and honestly, you guys, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Of course, there's a few things that after having put it together I thought could be altered a bit just to improve the overall look, but in general, I think I did a pretty solid job in illustrating that this is Captain Rex, and I really hope that you guys think so too. So if you're interested in how I created this custom piece, I used a website called Lego Art Remix by Deb Banjeri, I think. So basically how it works is you upload an image and then it transforms it to a very pixelated picture and kind of converts the colors that are in the image to available ones that you have in your set. You can also edit or cut out specific shades that you don't have access to or don't want to buy, or just limit the colors of the whole mosaic to studs from an existing set like the Iron Man or Sith art. It's honestly a really fun and satisfying project, and I highly recommend that you guys do it if there's a character that you really want to display on your wall. I seriously just loved the whole process of building the Lego art, and I just wanted to have more options, and that's basically why I did this whole project. Again, at the moment, Captain Rex is kind of my favorite character, and so the idea of having him on my wall next to my TV while I watch Clone Wars is just really fun. And I was also really excited to share this with you guys because I know I can't be the only one who wanted one of their favorite clones represented in Lego art form. Anyway, I am really proud of this project, and I can definitely see myself making more characters now like Commander Cody. Down below I am going to leave a link to Lego Art Remix that helped me design this project, and I am also going to link below the directions to my Captain Rex so that if you guys like it, you can build it yourselves. If you like my Captain Rex art and if you enjoyed this video, please like. Feel free to subscribe down below if you want to see any future customs that I may do, and be sure to let me know down below if there's any characters you would like to see or if you did enjoy this Captain Rex piece. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.